From Pacific Strangers, Bronson Pinchot. From TV and Films, Mariette Hartley. From Golden Girls, Betty White. From TV's Bazaar, John Viner. From Falcon Crest, Lorenzo Lamas. From the classical stage, Itzhak Perlman. From the Colbys, Emma Sands. From the bestseller list, Jackie Collins. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Well, you can tell it's Friday, can't you? Welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, celebrities. I want to point out something. There are two things. First of all, you see all the red jackets. Those are Hollywood Squares jackets, which you can send in and get one, I'm sure. If you, no, you can't. Oh, no. They're not available yet, so please don't write to us. But all the stars, since it's Friday, they're wearing the jackets. And the last name you heard, Shadow Stevens, is a guy who you might have heard on the radio in your hometown. He has a radio show that goes all over the country. He also is called Fred Rated here in Los Angeles. He has a commercial on the air. He's our regular announcer. We wanted you to know what he looks like early in the season. Shadow Stevens, thank you.
Oh, Scott, thank you so very, very much.
Well, we have two charming people up here who'd like to make some money and be with the stars. On my left, she's a policy analyst for an insurance company. I don't know whether her hobby is collecting earrings. She's from New Orleans, Louisiana. Dee Dee Alton. Welcome, Dee Dee. How are you? You collect earrings?
Mm-hmm.
Well, are these some of your collection here?
Yeah,
Can we get a close-up of those? It's a wrench or something.
Okay, the turquoise ones are from Santa Fe,
Yes.
handmade by the Indians, and these are actual workable miniature handcuffs.
Handcuffs for very small people. Yes. Well, good. Good luck on the show today, and we hope that you'll be able to buy more earrings when the show's over.
Thank you.
Your opponent is a guy who's returning for his second time. Kenny Chernov is back, everybody. Hi, Kenny. Welcome back. Thank you. Now, yesterday your chances were 1 out of 5 of winning a car, but today, big fella, they're 1 out of 4 because that's how the show works.
Great.
So good luck on the show.
Thank you.
The object of the game, of course, for both our players is to get tic-tac-toe, 3 squares across, down, or diagonally, and to acquire the most squares you can. Each winner of each game will receive $500 in cash, and whoever wins the most money at the end of the show will get a chance to drive away in one of these beautiful Cadillacs. As always, our challenger starts. Now, remember, Dee Dee, as you start, that the way you earn a square is by determining if the celebrity is making up the correct answer or if he's just kind of fooling around. Pick a square, Dee Dee.
Okay, I think I'll start with the ever-charming Bronson Pinchot.
Bronson.
Wishful thinking.
What are Gibbs, Nibs, Immies, and Hoodles?
Those are African tribes.
African tribes, Dee Dee.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Good for you. They're marbles.
Well, he's lost his.
Circle gets a square. Over to you, Kenny.
John Viner, please.
John, way down there, I found out today that you own an island in Fiji.
That's right, John.
I was fascinated by that.
So was I.
After the show, could we all come to your island just sort of hang out?
It'll take a few hours to fly there, but you're welcome anytime.
No, that's neat. That's a neat fact.
Really?
We find out more about everybody on the Hollywood Squares. John, what happens to us up to 70%? What happens to up to 70% of men who have their vasectomies surgically reversed?
Reversed?
Yes.
They feel shortchanged, don't they?
What happens to them?
What happens to them?
They don't breathe easy after that.
Up to 70% of men who've had that done have something in common. What happens?
They become fathers, I think, is what happens afterwards.
They still...
Unless they don't make love with someone, then they don't become fathers.
He says they become fathers.
Well, is it they become fathers or that they can have children again?
I think that means
here. You know, I showed up for a couple of
He lives on an island in Fiji. How would you know this? No, they don't. They remain infertile. Circle gets a square.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. Over to you, Dee Dee.
I'll try Jackie Collins for the win.
Jackie.
Yes.
Your pantyhose.
Yes.
We've stooped to a new low. But your pantyhose may not last as long in Los Angeles as they would in some other cities. Why is that?
Well, I don't wear it.
You don't wear pantyhose?
No, do you?
No, it doesn't.
But it would look good on you, John.
I'm
You're
the
looking
host.
good
I don't
tonight.
have to answer these questions.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Your pantyhose will last not as long in Los Angeles. Why is that?
I have a Hollywood husband who wears pantyhose, but that's another story.
Would you answer the question, please?
Oh, very well. I would say because of the hot, humid weather.
Because it is so hot and humid in the desert here. Yes, so hot and humid. She says, Dee Dee, this would be for the win.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Good for you. It's not humid. The smog. X circle gets a square. You won the game. It's not humid here. Our challenger, you've got your work cut out for you. Dee Dee has $500. She's on the board. Next up, our secret square game. Let's see if our champion can make a comeback. We'll be right back after this message. The smog. Game number 2, as always, is our secret square game, and the player who chooses that square could win this. Shadow.
A trip to Puerto Vallarta. We'll fly you and a guest via Western Airlines from Los Angeles to Puerto Vallarta. You can count on Western for warm hospitality and friendly service in flight from Western Airlines. And you'll stay at the Plaza Vallarta Tennis and Beach Resort overlooking Banderas Bay. Poolside dining, water sports, and tennis. Enjoy the fun and the sun, all from Plaza Vallarta Tennis and Beach Resort.
Thank you, Shadow. Let's reveal our secret square to our home audience only. And let's get back to this fabulous game. Kenny, your turn.
Start with Betty White.
Betty.
Could we finish this game first?
That is the secret square. Oh, mercy. Betty, we should have known. Secret square game, a trip to Puerto Vallarta. Have you ever been there?
Never.
Oh, let's all take us with you, will you? Okay. It's a beautiful place worth $1,330. Betty.
Yes.
What war inspired Francis Scott Key to write The Star-Spangled Banner? Was it the American Revolution, the War of 1812, or the Civil War?
It was the American Revolution.
American Revolution, Kenny.
Oh, God. I agree.
No.
Oh, no.
1812, and the
I
British
almost
came
said
back to
that.
attack us once again.
I almost said that. Will you believe it? May I say 1812?
No, you can't now. Circle gets a square. That's the way it works. But there'll be more.
Okay.
There's always another pie in the sky.
Okay.
And Dee Dee, pick a square.
Okay, it worked before. I'll try it again, Bronson.
Bronson, Dee Dee told me on the commercial break she has kind of a crush on you. She thinks you're the cutest guy up there. I just want you to know that, okay? I think you should know that.
Really?
Yeah, she said.
You nut. Give me those wrenches. Okay, go.
Bronson, little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. We all know that. But does she ever find them?
All right, let me just take this moment to recite to you a little poem that I wrote, and then I'll give you that answer. Little bovine has lost her mind and does not know where to recoup it. If she does not find it, the sheep will not mind it. Her conduct from birth has been stupid. Now, yes, she does find them. They come home wagging their tails behind them.
She says yes. He says yes. Does she agree?
Oh, I agree.
You bet. Yeah, she found them indeed. Yeah. She found them. Circle gets a square. Over to you, Kenny.
Lorenzo Lamas, please.
Lorenzo.
Yeah.
We have a visual clue. Would you look over there? Lorenzo.
Yes. That was my ex. Never mind.
Who was that?
Never mind.
That screaming woman you just saw was demonstrating a running sidekick.
Yes.
Which discipline of the martial arts did she use? Was it judo, karate, or kung fu?
Karate.
Now, you have your black belt in karate.
Yes.
So, that
You
just to let
have?
you know that he knows what he's talking about. Kenny?
Sure.
He says karate.
I'll say I disagree.
No, I told you he has black belt. He's got the key to have. Yeah, there's karate. No.
doubting Kenny.
We can't. We'll have to let you get that square. Let yourself, Dee Dee.
Lorenzo for the win.
Lorenzo,
Yes.
finish this musical song, would you please? Sing when I stop. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is still a sigh.
I think there's something in my eye.
Must remember this kiss is still a
Yes.
kiss, sigh is still a sigh.
Yes, fundamental things apply.
The rest.
Right, Dee? He
As
says the
time
fundamental
goes
things
by.
apply.
That one.
This would be for the game.
I'm going to disagree.
No, Dee. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. This man is musical. He knows karate. Trust him. X gets the square.
A great kisser.
Over to you, Kenny.
Hartley, please.
Marriott, our center square for today. Marriott.
Yes.
We're glad you're with us. She just closed in Little Night Music for Kenley players in Ohio.
Yeah.
And you got to sing,
Isn't it rich?
yeah, yes. We're glad you're here with us. Thank you for coming.
That was Sending the Clowns. Yes.
Yes. Marriott, what's the highest award?
Last on the ground, you win midair. Go ahead.
You don't get paid more if you sing on the show.
You are in midair, John.
Marriott, what's the highest award the federal government can give a civilian? The highest award.
Tax refund. Isn't that right? Ronson told me this one. He said tax refund.
The highest award the federal government can give a civilian.
Oh, it's got to be some kind of a citizenship medal, I would say. A citizenship
A
medal.
citizenship medal, Kenny.
I disagree.
Good for you. Medal of Freedom. X gets the square.
I was going to say Legion of Honor, but you know, my husband's French.
That was a good answer. Over to you, Dee Dee.
Itzhak Perlman for the Black.
Itzhak.
Yes, sir.
Did you practice today?
Yes, I just did about 5 minutes ago.
I wonder whether a world-famous violin player practices every day. Do you?
It depends.
It depends, all right.
Yes.
Within a pride of lions, Itzhak, the female, in addition to bearing the cubs, does 95% of the...
Shopping.
Female.
And I know which supermarkets. Oh,
Yeah. 95% the female does of the what?
Of the what? Do that again. I just want
In a pride of lions, the female, in addition to bearing the cubs, does 95% of the what?
Finding the food. I'd say.
In other words,
finding the food.
Yeah. This is over to you. Dee Dee, this is for the block.
I'll agree.
It's hunting. I'm sure that's what we're talking about. You bet. You have the block there. Over to you, Kenny. Circle gets the square.
Emma Samms, please.
Emma Samms from the Colbys. What is Ronald Reagan's middle name?
Rambo.
Ronald Rambo Reagan. RRR.
I think it's Wilson. Ronald Wilson.
She says Wilson, Kenny.
I disagree.
No, it's Wilson. Yes, circle gets a square. Yeah, Wilson. I don't know how did you know that?
Not bad for Limey. She knows all these things, doesn't she?
That's right.
I read it somewhere.
Okay, over to you, Dee Dee.
Shadow Stevens for the win, please.
Shadow Stevens. If I could do your voice, I'd be in your shoes. Shadow, I can't. Shadow, what are hairline joints, butt joints, and lap joints?
Types of singles bars.
Hairline joints, butt joints, and lap joints. This is
Sewing terms.
sewing terms. This is for the game, Dee Dee. What do you think?
I disagree.
Good for you. Circle gets a square. Ways of hanging wallpaper. You've won the game. Yeah. Well, you have $1,000, Dee Dee. Very, very well played. Kenny, when we come back, you'll have a chance to make some money right after this. But I think we have a new champion in the making here.
Thanks,
We'll be right back here to see if Kenny can make some money. Stay with us. Future contestants on the new Hollywood Squares are chosen directly from our studio audience. So if you'd like to be on the show, write to us. Write to us in care of Tickets, Hollywood Squares, Burbank, California, 91523. Now, in case we don't get to complete our last game, you all know that the game will be stopped by this horn. We'll finish that question, and each X or O on the board will be worth $100. Pick a square. Kenny, your turn. Let's make some money here.
Oh, I agree. John Biner.
John, help us make some money here.
You sounded like Cagney then.
Thank you.
According to Life magazine, John, a poll of cosmetic surgeons found that the features their clients want most are Farrah's forehead, Brooke's lips, and Dolly's
Working 9 to 5.
Dolly's Derriere. No. Dolly's Claidmans. Dolly's Kapushkis. Dolly's Lobbers.
Yeah. He is saying Dolly's chest.
Yes,
right? Should we say that? And
I agree.
No. No. Circle gets the square. It's her nose. Isn't that cute? She has a cute little nose. Yeah. Dee Dee, your turn.
Marriott, please.
Marriott Hartley. What is Mount Fuji?
The place where Japanese send their film to be developed? I don't know. It's one of the highest mountains in the world, I know that.
Okay, you're saying
It's
one
the
of the
highest mountain in the world.
The highest
mountain in Japan?
The highest. Don't
highest mountain in the
highest mountain in Japan.
You tell her.
Should we try highest mountain in
Highest
Japan?
mountain in where?
In Japan.
In Japan.
Yes. Dee Dee?
Sounds good, I'll agree.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Circle gets a square. Over to you, Kenny.
Right, please.
Betty, this would be for the block. Married women were recently asked by poll takers, if given the chance, would you marry the same man? What did the majority say?
Come on in, handsome poll taker. No. I think a lot of them had so much invested in him that they couldn't turn him in on a new model. I think they'd say yes, we'll keep the same one we've got.
I would say yes, Kenny. This is so important. Now this is the block, and the sun is setting.
I say yes. I agree.
You got the blocks. X gets a square. Very nice. Back to you, Dee Dee.
Two star.
MCO.
Well, before she got that out, our magic horn. Can she still pick a star? All right, please do.
Bronson.
Bronson, your old buddy up there. You devil.
She's going to show what those handcuffs are for, buddy.
Bronson, there's one thing you must do, big guy, in order to get a job in Iceland. What is it? We're about out of time.
Dye your hair blonde. I think you have to enlist in the military.
You have to enlist in the military. This would be for another $100. Dee Dee?
I disagree.
Good for you. Graduate from high school. Circle gets the square. All right, let's add them up. Here's the way it goes. We have one X up there. So you won $100 today, Kenny. Very well done. Yesterday you came in today with, yesterday you won $1,300. Total is $1,400. Thank you for being such a good contestant on Hollywood Squares. And Dee Dee, here's the good news. You've won not only $1,300, but you have won a right to go after that Cadillac. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have here 5 keys to 5 cars. Each key fits a different car. Pick a key. Now, which car is she going to choose? Will it be the Eldorado, the Seville, the Coupe de Ville, the Cimarron, or the Sedan de Ville? What do you think, Judy? She'd like Bronson.
It's not one of the choices.
No, it's not.
The Seville.
The Seville? All right, here's what you can do. Bronson can be your good luck celebrity in the car with you. Just a minute, we'll be back with Dee Dee, Bronson, her good luck celebrity, and her Seville right after these messages. Well, Dee Dee has chosen the love of her life, Bronson Pinchot, and she's so embarrassed that I would bring that as her good luck celebrity, and she's here with her beautiful Seville. Shadow, tell us about it.
It's Cadillac's top-of-the-line 5-passenger luxury sedan. It features distinctive and contemporary design, comfortably appointed interior, and functional electronics. The Seville from Cadillac.
Well, good luck, Dee Dee. On the count of 3, hold on to that key, which is already in the ignition. Let's help her out. Celebrities and audience. 1, 2, 3. But here's the good news. Tomorrow you get to come back. Not tomorrow, but on Monday, because this is our Friday show. And you'll have a chance 1 in 4, because there's only 4 cars left, right? Good luck, and we'll see you on Monday. Thank you, stars, and we'll see you all on Monday, when our guests will be...
From TV and motion pictures, Lynn Redgrave. From the Facts of Life, Charlotte Ray. From the comedy stage, Louis Anderson. From the Rock and Roll Hall of Connors. From the LA Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From Hotel, Heidi Bohe. And from the center square, Mr. Television, Milton Berle.
On the new Hollywood Squares. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Gitano sportswear. Fashion that fits your style will never be the same now at a department store near you. And Dutch Boy paint, it never lets up. It always looks good.